Bestie, come here. Let me hold your hand while I tell you this. If you've been feeling behind in life, here's your reminder that you are not. It is completely normal, especially around this time with seasonal depression and all that. So you are not behind, you are just a little misguided. And in today's video, we're going to give you a very comprehensive, easy guide to lock in for the literal, I think we have 6 weeks left of the year, which is crazy. Literally shaking in my boots if you ask me. We have 6 weeks to lock in, ladies. We can do it. We need to start setting our goals, achieving the things that we've been wanting to achieve, and entering into our rebuilding, healing girl era. And the trick is, it doesn't have to be aesthetically pleasing. The only thing that you have to worry about is that it's realistic and that you can do it consistently over and over and over again for these next 6 weeks. As usual, I'm going to give you guys some psychology-based tips to help you lock in and become one with yourself in these next 6 weeks, because honey, we have no time for jokes anymore. The whole year we probably did some of our stuff, and then some of the stuff we didn't do, or some goals we started but we never finished them. Now is the time for us to completely lock in, because our life can change in these 6 weeks. That's a month and 2 weeks. Girl, you can start setting some great habits in a month and 2 weeks. So that is what we're going to be doing. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I like to focus on all things self-improvement, my college life, and psychology, because I am a psychology major. So if that sounds like something that is interesting to you, stick around to the end of the video, because I have a bonus tip that will put you ahead of 90% of the people that aren't doing it. So let's get into the first step of becoming our best self and preparing for the new year in these next 6 weeks. The first step to becoming your best self and preparing is a reset. And I'm not talking about just cleaning and stuff like that. I'm talking about a whole reset. Resetting your environment, resetting your habits, resetting your goals, resetting everything, resetting your mental state, because really it is, I would say, 60% mentally and about 40% physically. We need to pay a lot of attention to our mental health as well, because that can be also another reason why a lot of you girlies are in ruts, or you're feeling a little lost and you don't know what to do. So for this reset, you don't need candles, you don't need expensive planners, you don't need to buy a whole new wardrobe, a whole new room. What you need, some simple things, is a journal. I know you have that. You cannot say that you do not have that journal lying around, even if it's your 5th grade journal, like hasn't been used. Pick that journal up. I'm going to give you some prompts that you can work on in the next section of this video. Do your journal, clean your room, fold your clothes, open your windows, guys. If you have blackout curtains like me, I recently got them and they are a game changer for your sleeping. Like, I sleep so well now. But if you leave them closed during the day, your mood is just going to be a little down. You're going to feel kind of gloomy, like you don't feel like doing anything because your environment is so dark. So if you have curtains, or even blackout or just regular curtains, open up your curtains or your windows, get some fresh sunlight into your room so your brain can associate, okay, it's daytime now, we need to start getting up, doing things, and that way you won't be constantly scrolling. As soon as you get up, you get on and just start scrolling for hours. Okay, I've been there and it's not fun. In psychology, this is called behavioral activation, which basically means don't wait for motivation, girl. Just get up and start doing. Even if it's the smallest thing, that is so much better than you sitting down or laying down in your bed and not doing anything. You can get up and fold your clothes that's been sitting in your room for a whole week. You can decide to clean off your desk. You can do anything as long as you're not laying down and just feeling like sad that you haven't done anything. Even if it's 5 minutes, that 5 minutes will give your brain the dopamine that it needs, and it's healthy dopamine. It's not from scrolling or anything like that. It's literally from you actually completing the task that you set yourself up to do. Try that out and you will be sending signals to your brain to basically telling it that you do care about yourself, you do love yourself, and you are capable of doing the things that you set your mind to. So get up, girly. You can literally have this video on in the background. Go ahead, get up. I'll wait. All right, now that you're up, go ahead, get up and clean your environment, clean your room so that you are able to start fresh this whole lock-in guide. The next step is going to be your mindset shift. Once you have basically tidied up your space feels different. Now you can start working on your mind. So our brains have a natural way of thinking about the things that are going wrong in our lives, instead of starting out and thinking about the things that are going right. So what I want you to do is get you a journal. Like I said before, it don't have to be no fancy journal. It can be any type of journal that you can write in, a pencil, and then I would say some highlighters if you want to make it cute, because we want to keep it very affordable. We don't want to just make it unrealistic to where not all the girlies can do it. This right here, everybody can do, anybody can do. Get you a journal and I want you to write out 3 good things that have happened to you today. And I know you might have to scratch your head and think, but it can be things as small as you had a good night's sleep. Everybody made it home safe. Anything like that, something small, write it down. I have been doing this for the past few days. I'll insert some clips right here of my journal and stuff like that. I've been doing that, and then in the bottom I'll write like a line and I'll do some affirmations as well. When you're writing these things down, it subconsciously switches your brain's focus on the things that are going wrong to the things that are going right in your life. That way you won't always be in this negative mood, worried about things, stressing, trying to figure out, oh, why is this happening to me, or everything is not going how I want it to go. Do this and I guarantee you, subtly, after you constantly and continuously do it, you will start to feel better and you won't feel like everything in your life is going wrong. It's really easy for us to take for granted the things that are going right in our life, especially if we are in a state where we're constantly worried or stressed about the things that are not going right. So take this time, get you a journal, piece of paper even, and write down 3 things that are going right in your life. And I guarantee you, after you do that, you will start to feel a lot more grounded and a lot more better about yourself and what you're going through. The next thing that I want you to do is change your speech with yourself. Instead of saying things like, oh, I have to study, or I have to clean my room, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to do that, say, I get to learn something new today with studying. I get to put myself in a clean environment so that I can be more productive throughout the entire day. Sorry y'all, this bang is killing me. I'm about to start pinning my hair, but ain't I clean though? Sorry, let's get back. Sorry y'all, this hair is very tea. It is silk press season. Go ahead, get y'all silk presses. But anyways, consciously make decisions when you're talking about certain things. Take a more optimistic side, especially if it has to do with you. It can be anything that you don't want to do or you don't have the motivation to do. Working out. I have been working out constantly for these past 3 weeks, and I can honestly say that I feel so much better. Literally, I don't get winded easily. I honestly just feel better about seeing the muscle growth that I am starting to get and the definition I'm starting to get. Really, you don't have to get no expensive gym membership like me. $50 for my gym membership. It don't have to be nothing like that at all. I'm just a little extra. You can go to that Planet Fitness. You can go, even if you don't want to spend anything, you can work out from home. Go ahead, put on them workout videos and do that. And instead of saying, oh, I have to work out today, reframe it as I get to work out today and my body is capable of doing those things, because there are a lot of people that are not capable of just simply getting up, working out, or going for a walk outside. So you don't want to take that type of stuff for granted and not use the things that you have. And be kind to yourself. Don't speak negatively about yourself. The world is already hard enough. Somebody else is already going to be saying something about you or anything like that. You don't need you to say something about you as well. You know what I mean? You should be the one that's lifting yourself up, being around people that lift you up, that don't bring you down, that don't tear you down, because that has a big effect on your mental health as well. The next thing on our agenda is our structure, our routines, what we do, how we plan. It does not need to be you waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning if you're in your right mind. You have never woken up at 5 a.m. in the morning at all. There's no reason you should start doing these unrealistic things that you can't be consistent with. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Do not make your routines and goals so unrealistic that you can't be consistent with them. That's something that I'm working on with myself. I gave myself yourself 3 days a week to go to the gym. I can get to that consistently. I'm able to do that every week, and I have time to do it every week. Instead of me saying, I haven't worked out in a while, so let me just say I'm gonna go to the gym 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Girl, you're not gonna be doing that. And then you're going to constantly make yourself feel worse because you're not completing the goals that you set for yourself. But is your goal realistic? If it's not, make sure you're writing realistic goals for yourself that you can actually do and complete. And that way you don't feel bad because you're not completing them. It's not that you're not completing it, it's not realistic. Basically, you're setting yourself up for failure when you do things like that. Here are some things that you can do to help structure your routines and just structure your life overall. First things first, you can start time blocking. You can get free apps. I used to do this when I was younger, time block on this app. And it doesn't even have to be by hours because that can be very constraining and that can make you feel like you're running out of time for things. So you can really just set it up for morning, evening, night. That's it. It doesn't have to be specific times or anything like that. Just have things that you want to get done in the morning, things that you want to get in the evening, things that you want to get done at night. And then that is a very good structure and a very good way for you to actually go and complete your routines without feeling like you're time constrained, or if you don't get it by this time, then you're a failure. You know what I mean? Then the next thing is, if you're balancing school, work, hobbies, anything that you do, sometimes it isn't just about discipline when you're not able to complete it. It's that you have your priorities messed up. You need to put what matters most first and what matters least last. You need to set up your priorities, that way you're not all over the place and you're just trying to do everything at once. By doing this will really let you focus on one thing at a time, and that way you won't feel like you're leaving stuff out because the stuff that's later on is not as important as the stuff that you're doing now. So put the things that are on higher priority first and the things that are on lower priority last. That way you're not getting it mixed up or anything like that. You can use Google Calendar, that is very free. You can use your phone calendar, that is very free. You can use, if you have a calendar or a whiteboard calendar, I have one. You don't have to get it, obviously, if you don't want to, but if you want it, you can use that as well. Just mark out specific things that you want done on certain days or by the week. Give yourself a week to-do list, things that you want completed by the end of the week. And then at the end of the week, you can go and see what things you completed and what things you might have to push to the next week. And that's totally fine. Just because you don't finish 1 or 2 things during the week, don't bash yourself and be like, oh, I'm a failure. Oh, I can't do this. No, you can do it because, like I said, your brain is going to automatically think about something that's negative or the negative things that you didn't get finished. But look at all the stuff that you did accomplish during the week. Whoa. Don't just focus on the things that you didn't accomplish. Focus on more on the things that you did accomplish and understand that you did accomplish this, so you deserve a reward if you want to get that. A small reward. It could be literally you going to get some matcha, coffee, whatever you want, or taking a walk or going to the park or something like that. It can be very small. It doesn't have to be something where you spend a lot of money. Girl, another thing you can also do is habit stack. This is something that is really common. Let's say you can do things like, as soon as you brush your teeth in the morning, go stretch. That's back to back. That way your body gets accustomed to, I brush my teeth now, let me go stretch. Or you making you a cup of coffee or your matcha, and you can journal while that is being made. That way you're using your time effectively and you're getting 2 tasks done at once. So you're killing basically 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. That way you can get things done off your to-do list a lot faster than just waiting one by one like that, especially if it's things that you can stack. The last thing that we're going to be talking about is the reward loop. The reward loop is rewarding yourself after, I was talking about in the beginning, rewarding yourself even on something that is small. Your brain's dopamine reward system thrives on acknowledgement. Every time you're celebrating a small win, whether that be checking off things on your to-do list or finishing an assignment that you had, you're reinforcing that habit. You're making your brain think, oh, I like doing this. I like how this feels once I finish this. So next time it comes up, I'm going to do it again. You can even reward yourself with meditation. And when it comes to meditation, you do not have to go to some yoga class or whatever you want to do. You don't have to pay any money for these meditation apps. You can literally go on YouTube and do guided meditation on YouTube if that's what you want to do. Completely free. Or if you have an Apple Watch like me, or if you don't, it doesn't matter. You can literally go on your phone. Apple Watch, it has a little thing where you can do a little meditate thing, and you can click on it and it's It's literally free. You don't have to pay for it. It's literally like a little meditation session. I would recommend doing those before bed, maybe towards the end of the day, or right when you wake up, so you can just start off the day with a calm, collected mind. Other things you can do, literally sitting in silence, praying, counting your breaths, which is basically you inhale for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. The more you do that, you will start to feel your brain and your mind just slowly relax, so you won't be overwhelmed. Especially, this is what I used to do when I used to get anxiety attacks and everything. Just slowly breathe in, hold, and breathe out. This really does help calm you down, especially if you are in a very stressful mindset. So if you are prone to being stressed or having anxiety or anything like that, try that out, and you should add that into your routine because it can really help you. You can also do free rewards like taking a walk, unplugging, and staying off your phone for an hour if that's what, you know, calms you down. These things cost no money, but they help your brain immensely, and they really help you calm down and just relax and heal. Okay, lovelies, getting your life together does not mean everything will happen overnight, or that's just some magic cure of fixing and helping yourself. You really do have to put in the work and do these things step by step, and I guarantee you by the end of these 6 weeks, you will feel like a whole brand new person. You will start to show up for yourself daily, and you will rewire your brain to think that you do care about yourself. You are very intentional with the things that you do. You want to stay positive, not delusional, but positive, and this will really help you in the long run. You want to focus on the things that are working for you and focus on the things that are working for who you want to become, not things that are putting you down, or not things or people that are putting you down, just keeping you in a bad mood and a bad state of mind. And the best thing about this guide is you don't have to rush. You can take your time, you can go at your own pace, taking it day by day, because remember, you are not behind, you are becoming, and that's exactly where you are meant to be. Okay, lovelies, so we have come to the end of today's video. Comment down below if you guys have any tips that I didn't mention, or things that you also like to do to reset and actually lock in for these next few weeks. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and stay tuned for the next one because it's going to be tea. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you, lovelies, for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Wait. What do you like about this girl? I mean, there's like a lot of things. I'd probably start with